Hey guys, Joe here, doing a video on the way into work here, and I wanted to talk to you about vehicles today, and more specifically the state of diesels, and have we gone insane? And my opinion is, yeah, we have. If you look at the big three, Ford, Dodge, and Chevrolet, they all make at least 900 foot-pounds of torque now. And obviously Chevrolet was the last guy into the fray, but still, now they're coming out with the new Duramax, and the 2017s is going to have 910 foot-pounds of torque. That is an amazing amount of torque. It also might be overkill. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that it's overkill, but it's overkill. Because you may have an inexperienced driver driving one of these heavy duties with the big diesel in them, and they may cause an accident because they're going way too fast for the conditions they're in. One of the things about old diesels is that they were pretty slow. And I know that's kind of bad to say because nowadays everybody's all performance, performance, performance. No. Diesels are about towing capacity and torque. So old ones like the one I'm driving now, this Tahoe, make like under 200 horsepower. I think this one's rated at 189 and 369 foot-pounds of torque. That's not a lot when you consider that the Vortec 350 that was in here made 235 horsepower, so it made 50 more horsepower, and it made 330 foot-pounds of torque. So it was only off by about 40 foot-pounds. The difference is where the torque is made. A diesel torque basically makes its torque from like idle on up for most of them, unless you have one that revs. Gasoline engines like that Vortec usually didn't make their torque until you're like 26, 28, 3,000 RPMs. Basically an RPM range that wasn't in your normal cruising range. Right now, I'm doing 74 miles an hour and I'm spinning 1,800 RPMs. I'm in this vehicle's torque band. If I had a vehicle with 900 foot-pounds of torque doing 1,800 RPMs, I'd probably be doing 85, 90. Depending on the gearing, of course. If it's 410s, I'd be like 2,200 RPMs. But you get what I'm saying. There's always the potential, and here's what I'm talking about. Imagine if that vehicle had 900 foot-pounds of torque in it. If that had the new Duramax, excuse me, the new Power Stroke, because that was a Ford. But imagine if that had the new Ford engine with 935 foot-pounds of torque in a small, personal-owned RV. That thing would be unstoppable and it would be dangerous. So I think there should be rules like the Europeans have with their speed limiters. For example, you can pay to take the 155 mile an hour speed limit off of your German cars, your BMWs, Audis, and Mercedes-Benzes, but there's usually a requirement involved. You either have to have been driving for a certain amount of time, or you've had to own a certain amount of cars. There's some places where they require you to have a racing license just to delimit your car. Some countries, not here, of course. So should there be a requirement to buy a 900 foot-pound torque diesel? That's my question to you guys. I think yes. I think that they should have to do just like a motorcycle class, just like firearms classes. I think people who want to buy a truck with that much capability should take some kind of course. And it doesn't have to be a long course. It could be like a 35, 40-minute course that's taught at the dealership by a representative of the company. Just safe towing practices and ways to make sure that you aren't being dangerous on the road. Because it's also really easy to lose a trailer. And what I mean is sway, making sudden changes, being a moron and forgetting you have the trailer on the back of your vehicle and just, you know, trying to change lanes in traffic and smashing into people. I just want to make sure we're all safe on the road. That's what I'm saying. Vote for me in 2016 and I will implement that. Anyways, yeah, yesterday was a horse crap day, a lot of problems, too many people, not enough salespeople. Today we should have a few more salespeople, so I should be able to go and film a couple of things. I don't know, maybe. I say that every day. I should really just do a batch of videos in one shot, but my time off is kind of precious to me. And I just don't have the time to go out to the dealership. If I live 5 minutes from the dealership, that would be one thing, but I literally live 45 miles away. And with traffic, it takes me almost an hour. In fact, that's where I'm going now. So yeah, you'll see another video regardless. It just depends on what it'll be, if it's going to be a pickup video or a car video. So yeah, until tomorrow, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave them down below. If you know where Waldo is, go find him. He's been missing for years. Can you believe that many books have been published about his disappearance? Really weird. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.